Hi guys, Arindam here, and in this video we are finally going to be showing you how to kill the Gamma King Titan solo on official like difficulty using 10 made boosted imprinted Dreadnoughtus. So before we actually start the boss fight, I need to eat up and I need to show you what we need to unlock the Gamma King Titan. So we are going to be requiring 5 Alpha T-Rex tooth that you get from killing the enraged corrupted T-Rex. You need 150 corrupted hearts. You need the trophies from the desert, forest and ice titans, which you can get by killing them, and you also need 10 Titanoboa venom. Finally, you need to actually access the King Titan terminal, which is located at the top center at latitude minus 4.2 by 49.1, as you can see where we are. So without further ado, let us begin. I also have a taxidermy tool which I'm going to be using to taxidermy the Gamma King Titan if it's possible, and I'm going to be using my Managamar at hotbar number 6, which is going to be acting as my command dino. I can get a good screenshot like this. This looks a bit better. So before we actually start the fight, let me also show you the stats of my creatures. So every single Dreadnoughtus has 100 saddle. They are max level imprinted with this much amount of melee damage. So these are going to spawn, these corrupted tumors are actually going to spawn corrupted versions of Gigas. This actually looks a really nice screenshot with the king hunched back, tired, while a swarm of giant sauropods is attacking it. Any other dino other than the Dreadnoughtus would probably be dead with all of these meteor strikes. But because the Dreadnoughtus actually get a 50% damage reduction when facing Titans, and it also has a massive health of over 200,000, plus it has 100 Ascendant saddles, it can actually survive the attacks. As you can see, my Managama just got hit just once. We need to speed it up a bit. Yeah, those meteor strikes finally made them understand that the King Titan is still alive. Yes. I think before we actually start this, we need to first come here, put every single thing inside this. Then take all of these are the things that we have gotten. Then take these things also. So essentially okay, we are not supposed to be having anything. Okay, it's pretty cold, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. I think there is a way to solve this. No, doesn't work. So we are going to eventually come here, don't worry. We're going to eventually come here and we're going to see what happened to the stats of my different dinos. For now you can only see the stats of my this guy. These are my current stats.
Absolutely beautiful. Go on. Take a look. It's finally begun. The ARKs are coming home. Each one carries with it the seeds of new life. Plants, animals, and humans. And these seeds will take root across the far corners of the world. Once they do, all that life will be unleashed. From there, it will spread, grow, and thrive. And this planet, our home, will bloom once more. As for the rest of the infection, well, the ARKs can take it from here. In time, they'll purge every last bit of element from the soil. But make no mistake, this is all thanks to you. I'm just so happy I got to see it. You were the one that Helena, that I, was waiting for after all. Look at that. Suns are rising. So it worked? You really did it?
I did have a little help. Actually, your dad. Well, he paid the big price to save everyone.
You mean he died there?
That's right, kid. As much as I like to take credit, your dad's the bona fide hero here. The real deal. When the chips were down and things looked real bad, Santiago never gave an inch.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he's kind of the strong, silent type. No Jimmy Cagney, that's for sure.
All these secrets. Why couldn't he just tell me?
Well, that's just the thing, kid. Nobody knows why we're all here now on this new world, when we were there before on Earth. I think, well, I better not tell you my crackpot ideas. But your dad's been trying to protect you until we figure out what the heck's going on here. Anyhow, those are the kind of tough calls a chief's gotta make.
I wish you'd have been chief instead. You might have let me use tech to bring my mom back.
Aw, kid. I didn't know your mom. But your dad, I'm sure he knows what she'd have wanted.
You knew my mom, dummy. Diana.
Huh? Oh, wow.
And I'm gonna bring her back. You'll see. I'm gonna find a way. No matter what.
Alright, so now let's actually see what are the stats of the dinos that we have left and what happened to our implant. I do hope I have a bed in my base, because I practically never needed to respawn. So just to be very clear, on official servers, on actual official servers, the King Titan will have 4 times the amount of health. So this fight will just be 4 times longer, and you would definitely not be able to, I think, complete it with just 10. Okay, you may not be able to complete it with 10 dreadnoughts.
You've reached the end of your path, survivor. Just as Helena Walker once did. It is here that she and her allies faced their final battles. It's up to you to make sure their sacrifices weren't in vain. The alien element that ended our world has willed a titanic adversary into being, to rule in the ruins. Find a way to dethrone that king, and you'll clear the way for me to call down the arks, enabling nature to be reseeded, humanity and Earth's many creatures, and evolution itself can be restored. Helena Walker wanted it so, No. I wanted it. I may be the one who waits, but I'm still Helena too. I remember everything now. The struggles I faced. The losses I felt. And the love that I found. I can see the world through my own eyes again. And Survivor, I'm certain of one thing now. You got this, mate.
Ah, there you are.
So I'm skipping that particular cinematic. We have already covered that in the Aberration to Extinction map transfer video. So my base is currently still in progress. There are still lot of things remaining. I barely looked at the base too much. So we are currently here. Let's look at the implant. And we have finally reached Homo Deus. We have reached Homo Deus. Find all explorer nodes. You can see the Gamma King Titan is also there. Regarding the explorer nodes part, so I have collected all of the explorer nodes. Only one node is missing, and that node happens to be for the Alpha or the Mecha King Titan. That is what I think. And it's called Homo Deus. Deus or Deus. Okay, let's check here. So as you can see, I have collected all of the explorer nodes. I don't know why these things are called missing right now. I think one of them is probably the newly unveiled cat, and the second one is the Mecha King Titan, because everything else I've already collected. Let me showcase the other ones. Diana, one who awaits, Santiago. I'm not at all sure why these things are empty like this. They should be there. Alright, so now the next thing what we have to do is we will have to go back to where we came, and then we need to see what happened to our dinos. So for this I'm going to be using a bit more powerful dino. I'm going to be using, let's see, I have a Wyvern, and I also have my Tech Giga, so I'm going to be using that to pilot there. I'm going to be speeding up this part of the video a bit. Let me see if I can okay, let me do one thing. I just need one for insulation from heat and one from insulation from cold. I think these two should suffice. Well, still no. Okay, for now it should be enough. So this is going to take a while, so let me do something. Let me actually use the slow-mo command and go faster, or maybe even a bit faster. Okay, so the titans are all there. They just one-shotted those corrupted reapers. Here's our Menegamar. Menegamar has all the gear. Let me collect the tech part at least. And do I have the war, yes, I have it, all of them are there. So we have gotten a really powerful tech leggings, but I don't know if I can have 23,000 metal ingots just for this, just too expensive. So we have gotten some C4, some useless explosive spear and grenade. So curiously I have not gotten any of those really powerful MRLM MSCM type modules, which is what I actually wanted from this particular fight. Now let's check the stats of our Dreadnoughtus. Okay, there is not a single one of them seems to have been hurt that much. Wow, this is amazing. So this one took 50k health, this one took what, 40k. Check one more time. This one barely took any damage. So I was of the opinion that they have taken a pounding. This one has taken around 60k damage, but still, this one has taken over 100k. At least some have gotten a bit of damage. But yes. Okay, so this one looks like this one has the only one which has a bit of blood and bruises, and it still has over 90k of health remaining. Now I understand, so there are a couple of things before I end the video. Firstly, this was done not on a full official server. So on official servers, the King Titan is going to have 4 times the amount of health, which means the battle will be significantly longer, and you definitely need to have more than just 10 Dreadnoughtses. Maybe you can actually have 2 sets of 10 Dreadnoughtses coming in 2 separate waves, or I don't think having 20 Dreadnoughtses all at one time is going to work, because they are simply too big and they're going to crowd in front of the feet, and not everybody will be able to attack at the same moment. So let's just heal these guys up, and let's see if we can apply the same strategy for the Beta King Titan, which we all know is actually the hardest of the King Titan boss fights, because Alpha is essentially a 1 versus 1 against the Mega Mech. Additionally, I also have so I have not tamed any of the regular Titans yet. I was facing some issues solo taming the Desert Titan, so I'm going to be completing the Beta and Alpha King Titans next using this strategy and the Mega Mech strategy, and then I'm going to be recreating the videos that I did in ARK Survival Evolved for the corresponding Titan boss fights. So till then, stay tuned and thank you for watching.